Add me to stream. Oh, okay. How you doing? Can y'all hear?
Oh, okay, I get you
Let
now.
me, let me turn off YouTube now that the echo's gone. Okay.
All right. Now my daughters use a computer also now. They in the computer downstairs now.
Oh, well, tell them I said hello.
No, they come down now. When I'm not down here, mom done set them up an account on this computer. Took out all their stuff to get into the stuff. So now there's multiple users on this computer.
Oh, well, I'm at home alone, so I'm good with that. So
Uh,
how you been? I see you been flooding over there.
yeah, drowning while y'all burning up, we drowning. But
Well,
now,
we've been getting plenty of rain, just not quite as saturated because I haven't watered my stuff out in the back in probably 3 weeks. That's how much rain we getting. What's the
the
box?
garden box. Nah, it's just a box loaded with seeds.
Oh, you can send me
So
some. I need some okra. I just planted the last of my okra yesterday.
uh, I got okra. I believe I got okra in here. Yeah, this is the garden box. So in case things happen to me, I fall asleep and die. Go to sleep, go to the upper room. At least they can come down and look through gas stuff and like that's the garden box. That's everything that they need to survive. Yeah. So that.
Well, lack of the rain. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, now the heat's here. Now the heat's at the front door since this morning. Like that's the worst part of it. It's
Well, you
hot.
ain't gonna get nothing but steam because all the water's there.
I ain't trying to be out there. Like it's nasty outside now because like I said, all the water. Now the heat's now all like you said, the steam coming up. Just if you got respiratory problems, please don't go outside in Connecticut today. You're gonna
Well,
pass out and die.
yeah. Well, see, that's our problem. We get the humidity part in the daytime and around 2, 3 o'clock. Then the sky falls out and it'll cool it maybe 10, 15, 20 degrees.
Yeah,
But
that's
it's still muggy.
got you. But
But
it's out here, it's gonna
y'all,
be muggy.
y'all have standing water.
Oh yeah.
And see, like I said, I planted seeds yesterday. I went and planted because all my string beans didn't come up, but I'm blaming that on the bamboo leaves that I don't get no sunshine. So I
Oh,
planted some more. I planted some more garlic. I planted some more okra, and I got some tomatoes growing over there under a grow light, so I can put them outside. That's gonna be my fall thing. Tomatoes, peppers. That's gonna be for the fall.
so I'm glad you have learned how to screen out, email people your stream yard. I'm glad you doing some homework behind the scenes.
I'm trying, but they've changed something. Like I was already up because I've been sitting in StreamYard for like the last 30 minutes, and then I said, "Oh, I need to take the trash out." I went to the trash out, and the whole screen went black, and I was like, "Okay." So I just hit go live, but my picture didn't come up. But I saw you come up. I said it said add micro, so I add micro. So so I got to add my own self to my own live. What?
Do you?
On this one, well, this time I did. I never had to do it before,
Oh,
but it's been a good minute since I've done a live.
let me see here. Hey, G Mama Grows. Hello. G Natural Homesteads in the house. All right. Kiera
Hey,
Journey.
Sue's Secret Garden.
All right. Sue Secret Garden. Thank y'all for coming in. Miss D Hollywood.
To
Kiera
have all
Journey.
y'all here because I haven't been live for a while.
Oh, you haven't?
No, most of them, what I was trying to learn how to do. I'm new to this.
Yeah.
I would tape, and then I had to figure out how to upload. So
Oh.
I did. I think I've uploaded like 5. I had one for last week because I said I was gonna. When I was on with Eco and Gigi a couple of weeks ago, I said I was gonna try and put out a video every week. So last week the video I taped it, but when I uploaded it, it was an 8-minute video, but it only when I uploaded it, only 27 minutes came up, and I was like,
Oh, yeah, that happens. That happens sometimes. That happens to me. It cuts out the videos. Then
yeah,
you got to redo
it
it all
just
over.
showed sitting here, and I was like, okay, where the video at? And I must have uploaded it about 8 times because on one of them, when I deleted it, I did see 4 people watching it. I said, y'all didn't watch nothing because wasn't nothing there. Hey, Nikki.
Yeah, so it's cool. Let me see. Hey, Nikki, was gone.
Learning is a trial and error with this thing because
Yeah.
it don't tell you nothing.
I know they sabotage. To me, I'm calling it sabotage because I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I've been on YouTube for a minute, but something's going wrong where people will comment on my videos, right? I don't see the comments, but if I go into YouTube Studio and you click on, like you say, dashboard, contents, then you do comments, analytics, and then comments. There's a bunch of comments on videos that's not like if you go to my YouTube, you won't see the comments. I don't see them until I go into YouTube Studio, and I'm like, why are they not putting those comments
And on the video?
On the video, but they're behind the scenes in StreamYard, so it'll seem like I'm not responding to the people because now it looks like I gotta go into YouTube Studio's comment section, and there's a whole lot of comments.
Well, that's where I've always gone. I mean, I do see them occasionally. Like I might be in somebody else's video, and I'll see somebody, and I'll be trying to figure out, well, what does that mean? And then I'll go into a video of mine, and it was somebody commenting on my video. Because it'll flash me like a notification that somebody commented. But I don't know who they commenting on because it don't tell me it's my comment.
Okay. Because that's what I'm like, I'm trying to figure that out. Like, is that some new gig that your comments are being stuck in a box somewhere that you don't see? So it makes it seem like your subscribers or your people that follow you, you're not responding back. So, because people get in their feelings nowadays, so they feel you don't respond back to them or you don't say thank you for, whatever. But a lot of it's in YouTube Studio comment section. I'm like, wait a minute, why is it not being on my actual video?
Well, now in YouTube Studios, I can go to the actual video. I don't have to go through all the extra steps you say you go through. I just go to the video and then click it off, and I look down.
Oh, okay. I did that too, but it won't be the comment. It'll be in the comment section. Hey, what's up, Mona?
Hey, good morning.
No, it's morning where you are. It's afternoon here.
Oh, good afternoon.
Yeah. Morning to you. Yeah, afternoon to you and morning to us still.
Hey, everybody. I'm sorry I'm late. I forgot about this appointment I had. I had an appointment.
Oh, okay. I asked you yesterday, but you good. Good to see you. How you doing? Hey, Kay Renee.
I feel better. My side is still hurting. Girl, they had me in. That lady sent me to the ER. Anyway, I'm good.
Okay.
Hey, Sue.
You sound like
Micro.
Hey.
How you doing, Micro?
I'm good. Busy, but good.
How you feeling?
Great. If you ain't seen my last video, I'm doing excelente.
Yeah, are your trees suffering?
Huh?
Are your fruit trees suffering with all that rain?
No, the fruit trees are doing great. The rain is great for the fruit trees because my fruit trees, only one of them fruited. Everybody else, no, let me stop lying. 3 of them fruited. The peach trees have the curly leaf disease, fungus, whatever you want to call it, for 3 years in a row. Normally they should die, but
you can't spray it with something.
Yeah, fungicide, but it's a certain tree that's in my yard that I'm assuming that it's the culprit. It's the culprit.
Okay.
And it needs to come down. So it's gonna come down before the fall. It's gonna come down. I just ain't got the time and energy right now to mess with that tree. And I don't want to pay nobody no $200 to cut no little bit of tree. That tree needs to go down. But I got it. I'm gonna get rid of it. And what else was I gonna say? So those trees, when your trees have a lot of issues like battling a fungus, you got to keep them hydrated. So the water's doing great. So as they fighting the fungus, I'm spraying them. I'm trying to keep them hydrated. Just like if you were sick, you got to keep hydrated with chicken soup and teas and stuff. Same way with trees. The nectarine tree is exploding with. I have a whole bunch of nectarines on that. So that's the only tree that's actually outdoing any tree that's on the property is the nectarine tree. The apple trees, they bloomed a little bit and stopped with that cold came back. So there's no apples this year. The plum tree, I got 3 plums on that combination plum tree. And the cherry tree had 1 cherry, but I planted them this year. So the 2 cherry trees was planted this year. the blackberry bushes or whatever y'all call them. They have a few blackberries on. I was like, wow, this year. The muscadine that I planted this year grew over like 6-7 feet. I mean, it's growing.
I think so. The muscadines will do good with the water too. So
that, everything else, and then I showed my bucket system. You have to be, I believe, 21 and older to watch that video. If you know, they ask you. Yeah. So the bucket system. Everybody who's been watching me, the bucket system is really for my 420 crop.
Right.
And so I showed the people that I know a lot of people like, I know you bury buckets. I want to know how the bury bucket system works, the bury bucket system. And if you watch that video, the bury bucket explains stuff. I tried to explain what the bury buckets are, what they do, and what the purpose of them is to keep your top feed. Like if you top dressing with whatever your gardens are, bone meal, blood meal, whatever 511, the bucket is like the British system. So when you bury, if you got bad soil, clay soil, whatever kind of soil you got, rocky soil, the bury bucket system works. I'm not the first one to do it. I found that on a YouTube guy about maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Some guy did the bury bucket system where he buried the bucket in a bad ground. He had bad soil, whatever the story may be. And then he was talking about it could use for toxic soil. Like if you have toxic soil, like you have whatever soil, it was a landfill or something they built your house on. So what he did, he drilled the holes in the bottom of the 5-gallon bucket, put 5 holes in it, buried the buckets, and put, the soil, the good soil inside that bucket. He put some sand in there. He put he put some sand in it. He put some other stuff like the whole like stuff in it, organic matter. Then he put compost and soil mix on top, which gave him a great growing media. So I was thinking.
Well, that would work good for crops too. My thought would be.
Oh yeah, that's what I did it for, but I didn't use it for what y'all use it for because I don't feed my family from my garden. See, a lot of y'all.
I mean, and you have some great food. I'm like, dog, I'd like to be one of your doggone animals. They eat good.
Yeah, so that's my thing. Like you get from my channel. My channel is not. I don't grow to feed my family. I want other people to understand now. Everybody else, like Hands in the Dirt, my guys, Mona, y'all eat a lot of stuff out your garden. I don't. The only thing I eat out of my garden is my bell peppers and my potatoes and my fruits, if I get some. Everything else either goes to the neighbors or the customers, or it goes to the rabbits and the chickens. I really don't do the canning thing. Canning supplies here. Well, the canning thing, that machine, whatever you call the pot. It's not allowed in my house. I had a bad experience as a young man with a canning with the thing exploded, popped open or whatever. So they're not allowed.
Right, because I can now. I do, like the tomatoes and the peppers.
Yeah.
I can, and actually, I want to say August of last year, it will make a year. But I used to kind of sort of dabble with it because my grandmother did it. Although I didn't know that's what she had me doing. Because, she would have me chopping and tell me how big. My girlfriend was here last week from Chicago. We went to high school together, and she opened up my jar of pickles because my neighbor gave me some cucumbers.
Yeah.
It's 3 pickles left in this jar.
So that's cool, but that's good because that was my thing is like when you see the box here is that you have a lot of people that's preppers in our community and stuff like that. So a lot of my guys. So bad fact, y'all can hear first on Miss Cheryl's live. I'm retiring from gardening.
What?
Done. Yeah, I'm done. So this year I just made that decision. I will not be gardening no more. I'm done. It takes a little too much time from me, a lot of tricks and trades, and I'm like.
So you done found something else to do with your time?
No, I got stuff to do. That's one of the things I'm retiring from, like a strip club. Sometimes you gotta go, gotta know when to go. You know what I mean? You gotta know when some's gotta give, some's gotta get cut out the fat out of the situation, and a lot of stuff that you see me growing out there, I don't eat. So it's like, it's a waste of my time.
Right. Time and money.
From other stuff. And I'm like, and that's why I said in my live the other day, I did the YouTube live from the phone. I'm done. I'm done fighting Mother Nature. I'm done fighting because I have 29 chickens, had 30, but one passed away early this year. I got 11 rabbits. I have 3 dogs. I have my kids, my wife, the house to maintain and cut grass, and I got the business going. And it's like something's got to give. So family's not on the table. So rabbits is not on the table. The chickens not on the table, and my 420 crop is definitely not on the table. So the garden's got to go. But what I learned from my garden, what I want people to take from what I'm saying, is my prepping is this right here. Seeds, light to get in the backpack. The kids can grab a bunch of seeds and put in their backpack. It doesn't weigh us down like canning goods. So if we did need to flee, if things do really go the way it is, I have learned from myself of practicing and failing. I have learned that I can rebuild like a frontier, like our ancestors, where we could pick up the seeds, they in a little satch, and wherever we go, like Normans, what do you call them? Normans, or what they call Normans or Normans? We can start all over, you know what I mean? From just seeds. So I don't need the 511. I don't need a bull meal, blood meal. I don't need none of that. I learned just out my garden in my backyard that I can forge and rebuild a society. Well, at least my campground, my kingdom. You know what I mean? I can't rebuild civilization.
Your stuff looks good. You grow nice crops, really.
Yeah, but my crops was me learning. So I'm hoping some people learn that you can just use the stuff around you to grow some beautiful crops to feed your family. Like, you got a family of 25, 13, 14. You might go on have to learn how to make weapons, primary weapons. You know? But yeah, for me as a family of 4, if things did hit the fan, regardless of this year, next year, 5 years from now, my family knows how to survive with just seeds. Seeds are light. You can put them in a book bag. You can put them in a waterproof case, so that if you fell in the lake or water, you won't mess up your seeds.
Right.
I
mean, that's good. And then you did show your girls, okay, we can garden if this is necessary, even though you weren't feeding them from that. But
yeah.
No,
they eat from it. They eat. I mean, we don't eat fully from it. It's not like that's our main thing. Like the girls like the broccoli. They'll like the fruits. They'll like certain things they'll eat. They'll eat from the fruit now. The tomatoes what we cut up and they tried it. We didn't get no cucumbers yet. What else we had out here? The strawberries. They like the strawberries. Ones we can get. That's what I'm saying. If we could beat the squirrels to them, Yeah.
Well, I never grew any of the berries. I've gone out foraging for them because they grow a lot of places around here because we have rain and some places where somebody used to live and they just pop up again year after year, whatever.
Yeah.
But I've never personally grew them because I got, I want some food that I can eat, that I will eat. Like, I want some string beans. Yeah. I do grow cucumbers, but like the bag of cucumbers I made these pickles out of, I was like, I can't eat that many cucumbers before they go bad.
Yeah.
So I had to do something with them. So I was like, okay, we're going to do pickles.
Yeah, because like the tree in the back, I don't know if you saw the video, because a lot of times you saw everybody, it's one of you, but 1,000 of us. So you can't watch everybody's video. I'm so sorry that people catch an attitude and get caught in their emotions and their feelings. You don't watch my stuff. There's too many for everybody to watch everybody. So if I get in there, I'll try to leave a comment. Sometime I watch, and then when I'm on a live here, I will speak that I saw your video. I might not comment because I might even have time to put a comment in there, but I do hit the like button. When I come in there, I don't care if it's your live, your videos, I do hit the like button. I put the thumbs up. But if you watch my videos that go back, my girls, we got a mulberry tree. And the funny thing about the mulberry tree, me and my wife was here for about 8 years. And the day I said I was going to kill the tree, I told the tree I was going to cut it down. I'm like, you out of here. You know what I mean? It seemed like the tree understood English. And the next thing you know, it started fruiting mulberries. I'm like, out of all the years we've been here, that tree never fruited until I said I was going to cut it down because it's leaning over to the neighbor's yard. So I was going to just cut it down. But once I told the tree I was going to kill it, it started every year, mulberries. It's been, and the girls, like they was on the ladder in the video picking the mulberries. They love eating all, and they learned to eat. They edible. They love the sweetness of the mulberries. So the birds get the top part, and we get the part that we can reach and get them. So
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, so they have learned a lot. I think I was talking to some about, some of the people who are following GG Naturals, a lot of people who's following Lead Farmer, all these people that's buying land, they're buying acreage and stuff, they're starting a homestead. For the city people that's doing it, I think I was on the chickens and I was talking about the chicken because the chicken been following me since he was probably like 11, 12 years old. And some of y'all been raised around farmers, so y'all know about death on a farm, death on a homestead or whatever. I was just saying for the new people who's getting into it, in the last couple of years, I would love people to start talking about death on a homestead. I mean, not talking about human death, but like you go out there and your animal's gone. You open that barn and the cow is dead or the goose is dead or something came and ravaged like a Cali.
Wouldn't that be devastating?
That's what I was asking, Mona.
I mean, it's like your family dog.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how has it
that's sick and you had to put it down? It's almost like that, except you don't know what happened to that was outside because it happened overnight or whatever.
Yeah. See, I'm not talking about the people that grew up on the farm because when you grew up, that's the way of life for you. But I'm talking about the people who actually went from living in a city, a suburbs, and then they got to grow your own, eat your own farm, Lead Farm, and allow you guys, like my daughters, we had chickens since they was 4, but we never lost nothing until like last year. We really have not lost an animal until last year when they were like, 8 years old, when we lost the rabbits, we buried the rabbit. Then we had the chicken die, and then we lost the puppy in the pool, the swimming pool. That devastated them. They still jacked up about that. Where at this young age, being city kids, not growing up in a farm, and not losing that to where 1 year we lost rabbits, we lost chicken, and we lost a puppy. Like
that's a lot in 1 year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're only 9 years old, so they have to deal with like now they get into like a reality of animals can die, rabbits can die because like we buried 3 rabbits already. We somebody stole, or the ghost took 3 rabbits. Satan took them. I don't know. 2 rabbits just disappeared off the property. One time one chicken disappeared. Like just things disappear from this property. But then Connecticut is known for we live with her. But I don't think she's taking. I don't know what's taking her, but we'll say humans are taking, right? But and then we dealt with that. And then we got the puppies from Nikki. We had Willow and we had Roxy, and we went out. It's like routine things. I never thought of it. It was something I never thought of.
Nikki, life happens.
We let them out. It was just regular routine. They would be out there by themselves. Would never go up on that pool deck or nothing. And we said, so we ordered some what was it called? The Hero Place, whatever. I forgot the name. I'm just right now throwing for them. And we ordered, so all we had to do was just go pick it up. It ain't like it had to be. We went. I said, all right, let the dogs out. So by the time we go down here, it takes about 20 minutes to go down there to pick up the sandwiches. Pick the sandwiches. So when we come back, we just bring the dogs in. So we try to, what they call it, knock 2 things at one time.
Multitask.
Thank you, G-Mama.
Come back to the house, come up and say, all right, let's bring the dogs in. Call the dogs in. Now, 3 dogs came. Where the other ones? So I said maybe she got caught on something. She got into something. Then I'm like looking around the whole property. We all, after the wife, all of us looking for flashlight. We never looked in the pool. So I'm cussing because I'm thinking these white folks done stole my damn puppy. You know what I mean? It's a German Shepherd pure breed. So I get in the car, I drive around. Maybe I said, nah, but she wouldn't leave the other dogs. Even if she got under the fence or something, she would stay around, the dogs. So I went around driving around the whole town, actually, where I'm at here. Couldn't find it. Save life. So standing on the deck, and I was talking to Kieta. I was like, these mother beanbags stole my mother effing dog. And as I said that, the moonlight hit the pool. And that's when I found her. And I was like, holy, and then not thinking when I said I found her, everybody was happy, like, where? I was like, she's, in the pool. And that's when the girls bust out crying, and their mom had to go in the room with them, and they cried themselves to sleep. It was devastating. So that's why I was like, people who's doing this is starting to make this move to buy their own property and land and stuff. Do they understand the understand where you can walk out there and find the chicken dead, or find a fox that came in and devastate your whole garden. Because one person that, if y'all don't follow her, is Callie Pooh Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Callie Pooh Bear, I think she went to work or she was working, came back and some stray dogs wiped out almost all her chickens. Where that's devastating because you put so much time and effort into your animals.
I mean, you feed them and you water them and you go out there and from what I see on most people with the chickens are hilarious.
Yeah.
They are, they just like little kids running around, with their little conversations going on.
Personalities, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
I told my kids I would like some chickens, and they just sit there. You get becoming more and more of a farmer.
Yeah. So that's why I would love somebody to start explaining, like, how's, transitioning from a house, like a rural area or neighbors to actually purchasing property and actually doing it now, actually transitioning where you're going to have to go bury that damn animal. You're going to have to go bury that animal. You're going to have to deal with losses,
Well, Dad had some out loose on his new land, and I think all of them got gone.
Go. So how do you deal with that? How that emotionally jack with your psyche of actually saying, I went from here to here, and now you're dealing with predators that, like, between raccoons, rats themselves, rats also now. Don't think about raccoons and possums. You got mice, rats, they can devastate. Mice and rats can definitely bring in pathogens that can kill your chickens and your rabbits.
Well, I had in Chicago, now talking about city, we had a German Shepherd that was housed on the side of the garage, and a rat that was, a baby possum.
Yeah.
The dog did kill it, but the dog ended up dying because he was poisonous. But this was full-blooded German Shepherd like yours. But the whatever this was, the rat that was big as a possum, he had some kind of poison, and the dog ended up dying after he killed him.
Yeah, that happens with your cat or your dog. If say somebody around your community is poison or it's poison period, and your cat decide to eat it or your dog eat it, the poison now is in your dog or your cat. So those are things to be careful at homesteads. You realize you putting poison out there, but if your pets get to that poison, you in trouble.
Yeah.
And vet bills are not cheap, people. Even if you can save it or don't save it, just the visit alone, you're looking at $400-500.
Yes, indeed.
Get about the treatment, or if they can save it or have to put it down, you're talking about another extra $400-500. So you could be well into $3,000 to $10,000 on a dog or a cat.
Mm-hmm.
So be careful with that, But yeah, they do. So you got to be careful. Not only that, shoot, like my dog's a house dog, so if a skunk hit them out there, they out there at night running around, and the skunk hit them, and Nadine got it twice. Nadine knows she's evicted for at least 3 months.
Oh, wow.
You don't base on what is it?
Now I try
tomato sauce.
Listen, these raccoons got, you know what? I'm gonna just say pumpernickel underarms, because I done scrubbed her with tomato juice. I'm going case of tomato juice, bathed in tomato juice, Dawn detergent, like the Dawn soap they can be showing they be getting that grease off the bird. Yeah. All that I done used Suave shampoo, flavor, smells. It's still all that. I even threw a little cup of bleach in the water, try to just get it out of her.
Hey, Miss Courtney.
It knocks it down, but it doesn't get away. It just has to dissipate itself. It's one of those scents that I don't know if it's an older skunk or a younger skunk, but whatever that spray is potent.
I heard it was, but I thought tomato juice took it away. That's what I've always been told in Girl Scout camp.
Oh yeah, Nikki saying, we spent $400 at the vet and they still couldn't tell us what killed our German Shepherd, Luke. Yeah, $400. You could be they probably went up. That's probably a while back. So the prices went crazy here. Like vet bills is like
Well, I mean,
everybody's playing the boom back.
just to get their shots that they need. You know, like when you stay in an apartment, you got to pay a deposit for the animal. That's like, damn.
Pay rent.
Yeah, exactly. You pay pet rent, yes, and you pay a deposit for that animal, and then you got to walk around with a plastic bag to pick up shit. Shit, honey, because I was pet sitting for my friend, and we got little RoboCops around here, and he's like, "It didn't say on your application that you have a dog." I said, "I don't have a dog, but I was walking the dog." I said, "I don't have a dog." He's like, "Well, what's that?" I said, "It's a dog, but it ain't mine.
Yeah.
I'm just pet sitting, so I ain't kept that pet no more."
Yeah.
Especially after they sent out an email talking about I got to walk around with a baggie to pick. I don't know.
Well, let me tell you, I got a Home Depot, Walmart, garbage can with the bag in. I put the bag in. Yeah, you had a small dog, but if you got 3 big dogs like I got, oh, you talk about picking up some poop.
Yeah, you got horses.
There ain't no little poops. There ain't no little drippy. There's some splash. They almost look like cow patties some days. Like
no.
This is coming out of Willow. Willow is just only 4 months old, and she's laying down tuds like she a little cat.
Willow is a big dog.
Yeah.
Even though she is a puppy, she gonna be big. She gonna take after her daddy.
Her poop is just as big as a calf poop, like a cow pat, a cat.
So you have to go out there and pick that up, huh?
Oh no, I pick it up every other day. I gotta go. Listen, I got a whole garbage bag. I mean, a garbage can just for that poop that I clean up because I hate going to people's neighborhood. Stop. Let me say, I can't stand going to somebody's backyard that got a dog that they tell you watch out for the doo-doo.
Right.
Y'all need to go out there and clean up your dog poop. I like to walk
and then let the kids run around out there.
Yeah, your dog pooping all over your yard. If you're gonna have a yard with dog, then put a dog run where that's where the dogs poop. Or do like I did. I trained the dogs to poop around the fence line.
Hey, Angela. Hey, Angela.
Hey, Angela Garby. So this is ways to train your dog if you have a small backyard or a yard.
Go over there.
So what you do is when you get your dog, I don't like to put the leash around it. I mean, they do have a collar, but I use harnesses for my dogs, like to train them, the ones that go onto their bodies.
Yeah.
The ones walking and stuff to keep them by you and whatnot.
So what happens is it's going to take some time. You just walk the dog. It only take that long to do it. You just every time you take the dog out to walk, you walk them against the fence line, and then they get used to that's where they poop. So when you take them out, hit the fence line and just walk your fence line. Walk around where you want them to poop. So usually they get used to where that's where they're supposed to poop. But the problem is with that is you can't be a nasty dog owner. You're going to have to go out there every other day and clean up where they poop because they don't like the poop. They're almost like cats almost. They don't like the poop on top of poop.
Right.
So you got to go clean up. And when I clean it up, I hit that joint with the water hose and, freshen up the area, knock that scent down. So they tend to do their thing. So against the fence line. Now,
G-Mama want to know where you put your poop.
Huh?
Where do you dispose your dog poop? What she want to know. Where you dispose it?
Oh, it goes out to the city dump. When the dump, I put it in a plastic bag. When garbage night Tuesday was just yesterday, take the bag out, fold, tie it up, throw it in the garbage. Take it to the city dump. Oh, I don't pay. We paying our taxes for our city. Right. I live in a city where they come and they pick up your trash. Right. Now, some of y'all who don't, now here go the thing. Some of y'all who lives in the homestead, if y'all do pay for it, usually sometimes people go get a metal can, like one of them metal drums, and they burn it. Yeah. Usually people burn it. They burn the poop. That's like I said, the responsible dog owners who don't want feces, because a lot of time people don't understand dogs and cat feces carry parasites. They carry a lot of disease. So when you see them people that's hoarders and stuff, when the dogs are pooping all in their house and the cats pooping on the house, and when they go in to clean
they
their
throw
house,
everything away.
They gotta go in there with white suits. They gotta go with hazmat suits. A lot of people think that dogs and cats, they carry a lot of pathogens in their poop.
They do.
Hey, good eats.
Hey, good eats.
You let your dog just willy-nilly all through your yard. When you walk in your yard and you walk back in your house, that's why I love to do. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I get yelled at. I ain't gonna lie. I come in the house with my damn shoes on. Like I come upstairs with my shoes on instead of kicking them off at the front door or kicking them off down here and then go upstairs, because that's what the wife, she kick her shoes off here. Her shoes, everybody's shoes down here, you know. But I get, you know, I be so into the rush and doing shit, I get caught with my damn shoes on, walking the damn floor, just coming out that chicken coop, or just.
I know you get in trouble.
Yeah,
Well,
so
I mean, if I had a chicken coop, I probably would have boots on as versus my shoes, so I know to take them.
I have the boots on. You saw the green boots I had, the green boots.
Mm-hmm.
With the water, I'll show you the water, the green boots, yeah, because they're easy to wash off. So I learned not to get cussed out, but sometimes I get lazy and I don't wash things. I just wash them off with the water hose. I just, you know, when I, you know, by the front of the garage, washed it off and then kick them off down here. Garden boots. I know the women have those garden boots, but I do have some Wade boots I have, but that's my problem. Who's this?
Simona, how's your garden doing?
Oh, I gotta go out there and check on it now. I ain't been outside today.
Yeah, I don't think you need to go now. It's the heat of the day, honey. Well, here it's getting.
Yes, right.
It's nice. You know, we got that Sahara
that
desert stuff out there. So it's matter of fact, it feels good up in here. So I'm like, do I need to go outside? I'm actually scared to go outside because you heard me sneeze a couple of times already, and I'm like, you know, if I go outside
and dust,
I'm probably really gonna be doing some sneezing with all that because I have allergies real bad.
You go outside, Mona, put a mask on or put a bandana around your face because you already have issues with your respiratory, so you don't need to get out there that stuff. But this ain't your first rodeo with that storm, that type of storm.
No, we get it every year.
Yeah.
This is like the third year so far that I can remember of.
That what makes me laugh at some of y'all people in the Midwest and West Coast. I mean, well, Midwest people. I laugh at y'all all the time because I say y'all don't make no sense. There's a certain time of year that y'all know this is going to happen, and y'all be still unprepared. Like
this is the third year.
No, but I'm saying when y'all got hurricanes and tornado season.
I'm ready.
I see people when we watch TV. I don't know if it's just being fake news or something. I don't know.
Fake news.
People are breaking their neck to go get water and supplies.
I got my water. I got my water. I got my little plastic thing. If they said if storms coming, I'll go fill up my tub. Well, not my tub, but it's a plastic thing that you put your water in. Mm-hmm. I got that. So I'm gonna have plenty of water. Yeah. I already have my candles. I already got my flashlights. I done got my batteries for my fan that run by battery, and then I got one. It's already charged up. I got my GoPro. See, the last storm we had, I wasn't ready. I thought I was ready. I ain't had no batteries. Look, it take my fan. Look, my fan wasn't charged up. My GoPro wasn't charged. I was like, "What's wrong with me?" I slacked up. You know, I can say I was sick and I wasn't doing the normal things that I normally do. So, but baby, I'm ready now. Come with it.
Hey,
I'm ready.
Because I be seeing.
But I mean, it takes you to go through that just to figure out what you really need to do.
Right.
You know,
this happens every year. Only thing that I don't have is the generator. And I'm looking at, okay, when it storms and stuff, that generator ain't gonna do me no good.
Well, you know, a couple weeks ago I was out on GG and I was on Eco's one Sunday.
CC.
And then he was talking about, you know, what would you do if your lights was out for 5 days?
She said,
well, later on that evening, my lights went out. I was like, well, I'll be doggone, this man done put me into no electricity.
Look, but was you ready?
Well, for the day, because it was only out for like 45 minutes. But I was like, okay, I had my little battery operated light. It was ready.
Okay.
I got my candles. I was like, okay, I had just bought me some ham because I live across the street from Honey Baked Ham. So I just bought me some ham. So I got some food. But then, after we had talked about it that morning, and it got into 15 minutes, and I was like, okay. And it was later in the evening. It was like 4:30-ish or so.
I'm a little different.
I mean, everybody. My whole complex was out. People were running around, knocking on doors. Are your lights out? Yes, darling. And then you see people walking up and down the driveway. The lights out. You don't have to knock on nobody though, but that's what they do. And I was like,
I'm different. And I hear y'all guys. And you know what? What happened?
Where you go, Mona?
Where you go, Mona? You
I'm trying to fix me something to eat.
Oh,
I'm a little
my
different.
appointment stopped me from eating breakfast before I came on. That's what I was getting ready to do, and it popped up, said I had an appointment. I was like, I don't remember having no appointment for the day, but I had to go on and do it.
Yeah,
but then you got some barbecue coals and wood and stuff. So just in case you got the fire that pit,
I got wood for my pit. I got coals for my pit.
Okay.
I can do either one. And then my deep freezer and then the freezer on top, they both full as all get out. So I had the food, I had the water, I had the matches. I got that little flint thing. I got canned food. I got canned chili. I got canned spaghetti sauce. I got cans.
How you gonna open it?
I got a can opener.
What kind of can opener?
I got manual, baby.
Okay.
I do have
You don't need no can. All you need is a buck knife. Hit that motherfucking can,
baby.
Well, I got a can opener. My wrist ain't that strong, so I can't hit nothing.
Okay. That bitch against a rock, it'll bust open after a while.
I had surgery on this wrist. I don't even mess with it.
Just in case.
That can of crack open, don't worry about it.
Well, I will stick a knife up in there. I mess up a rim. It don't matter.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people, the way I prep, I don't even have a generator. I have, as long as that damn push start button, that goddamn push start in that car, I'm gone. I got enough families and friends where even if
everybody go to Cheryl's house,
I can leave Connecticut and be in New York. I could be in upstate New York. I could be in Seattle. As long as I can get away from this joint here, I'm good to go. So I don't need to be sitting in no damn house with no power for 5-6 days. Shut this bean bag down, throw the dogs in the car, let's go.
Shit.
I'd be like, and I stay with about 10 gallons of gas in my area. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not running to a gas station to go get gas. I'm not sitting in a line for hours to get gas. I keep gas in the house, in the area. You know what I mean?
Well, my car ain't running. It's got a half a tank of gas, and I'm so mad with that car.
Oh.
And this guy talking about rebuilding the motor. I said, no, we ain't doing that. You're gonna look
because a lot of times people worry about gas in the garage or gas in the shed because it gets hot. Bury your gas cans. Like, go, Walmart sells the 5-gallon jugs for maybe you can get them for $6, $8, just say average $10, right? Dig a hole. Just in case, go get you 10 gallons of gas, put it in a plastic bag in it. Dig you a beautiful hole on the backside of your property under a shady tree and bury that gas. Gas, yes, gas gonna burn. I know people say gas go bad, but it really doesn't go bad. It does. It takes years and years for it to go bad. But mostly, hopefully, you have a regiment where you use that gas in your lawnmower, whatever you're going to use, chainsaws, whatever. But you can, if you're scared about that. But usually, gas don't go bad. If you want to take it up, pick it up and put some gas treatment in it.
Yeah.
Dry gas in it if you feel that it's going to go temperature change. But usually, if it's in the ground, it's going to stay cool. Just like the gas station. The gas is underground.
That's what I always thought, because my grandmama, now you remember back in the day, they used to have cellars that was dirt. Mm-hmm. They used to keep gas down in the cellar. Yeah. And you had that wooden door in the backyard on the ground, and you go down into the cellar. Yeah. And that's what she used to do. She was in Ohio.
Yeah.
It don't get hot in Ohio.
It don't get as hot as it do in Texas, but it
you
do.
So dog.
now,
it don't get hot in Ohio.
See, here goes Cece. Rule to the game is you will never hear microphone talk about he gonna die for this little shit I got here. I'm gone.
Yeah, she sending everybody to somebody's house. We all gonna go to Cece house.
Well,
I know where you live. I'm coming. I'm on my way. I'm coming to get some of that peach cobbler you made. Matter of fact, I'll be there. Give me a couple of hours. I'll be over there at 2:00. Have me a piece of peach cobbler. I'm on my way.
Yeah, because I don't want to be like getting in a debate with somebody, but at the end of the day, and I realize I got 29 hens here. I have 11 rabbits. I have fruit trees. Right? If somebody's to come to storm my house and take my life and my wife's life and my kids' life, chances are they're going to eat whatever's here is going to take a week for them, not even a week, probably 3 or 4 days for them to eat up everything in my house. Gone. It ain't no use of me losing my life for some stuff that somebody want that's going to only last them for about a week. You know what I mean? Because there's a bunch of them, 29 chickens, they're not meat birds, so you're not getting a lot of meat off them. You're going to eat, if it's 10 of y'all, you're going to eat a chicken a piece by yourself, literally. That's a day. The rabbits ain't but 11 of them, so you're going to, but that's another day of eating. The vegetables are probably gone, whatever little stuff that's in the house, you're going to eat that up within a week or less than a week. It ain't used to be fighting for this shit. I'm gone. I'm leaving. You can have the chickens, the rabbits. I'm gone. That's why I say keep seeds in your bug out bag. So if things really go, which I think it will never happen in our lifetime, it probably will never happen in our lifetime. It's good to be aware of what's going to go down for your nephews and your grandkids. You teach them, don't let them forget the craft because, like I said, this world's letting them be dependent on them. So I understand what everybody's saying in our community about being prepared, but really prepare your children because chances are what we're talking about is not going to happen in our lifetime. We're already in our 50s and older. A lot of us, what we're talking about is not going to happen in our lifetime. Money is fake, y'all. If y'all don't believe it, money is fake. That's why they make so much of it. Every time you turn around, we're going to put another $1 trillion out there, another $1 trillion out there. They will reset this world. The only thing that's not fake is that you hungry, them hunger pains in your gut.
I know that's right.
Credit cards is fake. So I never think that the collapse of this world is going to collapse no more. It's all fake. All you do is make more money. That's all we've been doing for the last 50, 60 something years. Been making more money, just another $1 trillion and another $1 trillion and another.
They still know how to give it away to the wrong people.
Exactly.
They don't give it to the one who need it the most.
Hey, don't be one of them people, Mona. Don't be one of them people. The government gives us a lot of money that we waste. We go to Walmart, we buy Nike shoes with it. If a lot of us get in this community, start talking, well, all communities around the board, start taking the money that the government's giving you and put a little to the side, you can have more than what you think you can have. It's just that a lot of us is not financially educated. I know a lot of channels are now trying to get you financially educated. You don't need a lot of money to be successful, y'all. You just need the know-how. And the problem a lot of us is not successful in doing well because we don't know. We try to play as some of us minorities, act like we got our shit together. We haven't got our stuff together in the last 20 years. Some of us is now just getting there. The ones who made it before us didn't want to tell us how they got there because they always wanted to keep us down. So it ain't just the other people want to keep you down. It's your own people don't want to tell you the secret for getting where you need to be. I'll be honest with y'all. I'm friends with some of those people. They look just like us. They ain't for you. I argue with them all the time. They come from dirt and they make it somewhere and they like, you can't teach them some of being bad. And I'm like, that's where you came from.
Exactly.
And y'all think I'm not lying because some of y'all got those family friends. Y'all got some family and friends that would not come back and help nobody, not even in your own family.
Yeah.
I'm not helping her. You know what she did to grandma back in the days? I ain't giving her what? That's not what your grandmama taught you. I hope not. You know?
Yeah, forget. Go ahead on, move on.
Move on. Get off that hurt train. You know what I'm saying? Get off of it. But that's us. But then again, I try to keep that fight going because I got a box right now, a business plan, going out to another YouTuber to start her own business. I don't ask nobody to promote what I do. But at the end of the day, I always tell people, reach out to me. I know people that can get you going wherever you need to go. And it ain't about no CBD. It ain't got nothing to do with THC. You have a plan. I know somebody. A lot of us know a lot of people. We got nephews. We have brothers, sisters, cousins that's out here in this world doing it. But you don't reach out to nobody and say,
I need help.
Exactly. Nobody don't
Closed
nobody
mouth don't get fed.
exactly. But
A
don't
lot of
nobody
us that's in this chat right now have family, friends, and people who can do things for people. But what happened is, for some reason, we on autopilot of self-destruct. We are when you look at other races, they look out for each other. They don't even have to know each other. They ain't got to be blood connected. When I go into these places where I'm talking about people with melatonin, when I go into these shops, there's nothing but Jamaicans in here. There's nothing but Trinidadians and Guyanese in here. They looking for their countrymen. We, as the Americans, we ain't looking out for each other. We bad mouthing each other. We talk about the women the women ain't crap, the men ain't crap. That's all we doing all day long. The Asians come here, they look out for each other. The Jews come here, they look out for each other. The Italians, they look out for each other. They don't even have to know each other. They don't.
Yeah, you just have to. Okay, I can identify you, and I'm gonna help you.
That's it. You're a countryman. You one of us. For some reason, we has been in something not to help each other. He capping. He think he can know everything. Every time I talk, I don't know where. Every time I say something, everybody I'm talking about my money. I'm not talking about money. You don't even know how much I'm worth. But I know you want to know so bad. But I be trying to put people into games. I be trying to get into the business. Stop saying what you don't have. Go out and get it. That's why I love Mona. Mona's over there single by herself. When her roof need to be fixed, she ain't got no man or whatever, to put that roof on for her. She had to get that. You know what I mean? Y'all don't ask, hey, Mona, how did you get a new roof on top of y'all? How did you fix that water problem you had? She ain't talking about, well, I need a man to help me around the house. No, Mona gets and get it done as a single woman. Miss Cheryl, she got her boys, but she's there doing her own thing by herself. Kieta Journey. A lot of y'all need to start showing these women, I'm not saying you don't need a man. First of all, please don't say I said y'all don't need a man. But a lot of y'all are doing it by yourself. So stop crying when you've been doing it for yourself for the last 10 to 15 years. What are you crying about?
Exactly.
I always say it to the women that talk to me.
Anyway, whether the man or whoever is there or not, I still got to do what I got to do.
Yeah. So what the crying on the YouTube talk about, these men ain't nothing, these women ain't nothing. If you've been paying your bills for the last 10 or 15 more years and raising 3 kids by yourself, why is you still complaining? What do you want?
Keep on doing it.
Keep on doing it. Keep getting up. Like your parents say back, keep on getting up. Keep on moving. Keep getting
Put
up.
one foot in front of the other. You'll get somewhere sooner or later.
That's it.
She tearing them chips up, boy.
Yeah, you're not. Corny Cherry, you know what I'm talking about. We all know about this. We just don't want to say it because what they say, the truth hurts.
Yeah.
The truth hurts when you tell it, and people get attitude with you and they get mad with you. Talking about, I'm unsubscribing. That's why I don't like her. I don't like you. They think they better than us. I ain't better than none of you. But if you really want my brother, I am better than some of y'all. Shit, you better than some people when you're doing better. I'm not, like I said in my video, in that short I put, I'm not going to dim my light to make you feel better for yourself. You need to just come on and catch up.
That's ridiculous.
Come on and catch up with me, baby. That's all I'm saying. Catch up.
You eating on a pizza?
Everything I ain't supposed to eat.
Exactly.
See me.
Exactly.
I can't have that.
Me.
But I'm eating peanut butter toast with some maple syrup, cream of wheat.
Ooh, don't none of that sound good.
None of it. None of it. That was a diabetic coma waiting to happen. What she just said.
Well, it helps me stay solid.
All right, you then.
What you mean, solid or solid?
No, I don't. You don't see all this weight I done lost?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Guess how much I weigh?
You done lost weight since you left here. I know that.
You so doggone right, baby.
I didn't know how much you weighed anyway.
I lost 20 pounds since I seen y'all last.
Oh wow. I know you had lost some weight, but I didn't know.
Did you lose the weight around the belly or the caboose?
The caboose.
You lost weight in the caboose?
The cha-chas. Damn, but the doggone belly. Baby, I'm like, wait a minute. Now, look, when my stomach was touching my knees, I was like, not that. No, we gotta no. Look, and you know what? I'm just as crazy as I want to be. I was up in the doctor's office, and because my side is hurting, right? And I was like, Well, maybe because I done lost all this weight and my stomach done gone down, these boobies over here pulling, making my side.
Explain
It
it.
don't have no support no more. The support is gone. They like, we're gonna put this lady up out of here. She got to go.
It's good. I mean, I ain't trying to lose. I'm just trying to maintain.
Yeah, I'm losing it. I mean, I had to go the wrong way at losing it, but I'm down to 158. I have never seen
You
158.
get thrown up on a wall now. Shit.
Well, you know, since my car been down, it's been down a week now.
So you look, and you ain't got no weight to lose.
And I'm up to 4 miles a day. I don't tape it because you can't hold nothing steady when you walking anyway. But
We shouldn't come give you a ride.
Oh, I get rides here and there, but I ride the bus. No big deal. I can get to where I'm going in less than an hour.
Okay.
So
Yeah, nobody's in the woods like you, Mona.
you just gotta clock them buses and the trains.
Mona
ain't
gotta
no
walk about
wood.
5 miles just to catch a city bus from where she at.
You ain't never lied.
You
Okay.
gotta walk about 5
Hey,
miles to get to the
Brandon.
main road where the city bus goes.
But yeah, all I gotta do is walk right outside the apartment. This bus go even east or west.
No, ain't no bus out here.
The bus stops in front of my neighbor's house and the other neighbor house, but yeah, that bus come out hour on an hour. It ain't like it's a regular running bus. It's like
When I go to work, I go in the morning. Now it has been difficult because normally with my car, I didn't get up to 8 o'clock, and I left at 8:40. But now that I got to ride the bus, I got to be up at the bus stop at 7:30. So it's slowly eating away at my hours of sleep.
Yeah, so hey, Branton Garden and Good Eats Homestead, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, so I finally get to meet Cece besides the video I saw on Miss T's.
You saw Miss T this morning, yeah.
Who that? CC?
Yeah. It was funny. They were talking about what you call yourself as a grandma.
Oh yeah, I wanted to get in that, but I said no.
My grandkids call me auntie, just like they mama. Auntie, yeah.
What is that? What is that about y'all ladies that don't want to? Okay, here go my thing is because I really like. If CC you still in here, please. Some of y'all ladies in here, I want to understand because
He's 40 years old. I wouldn't want to be called a grandmama at 40.
Keep your legs closed. I'm just saying. But anyway,
She didn't have a baby. The baby had the baby. That's her daughter's baby.
But
So what's CC close on her?
I wasn't going by. See, I was saying because she did say she was a 40, so she could, her daughter could have a baby at 19, 18. I had my first.
I got a sister. She been a grandma since she was 32. Her youngest had a baby at 15.
Yeah, that can happen. I had my first at 17. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she was a grandmama at 32. And she's Mama and he Pawpaw. I was like, nope, that sounds too old for me too. Hey, Hudson.
So why not Gigi?
Well, why are the ones that I got call me auntie? Because that's what they mama called me. Hey, auntie. And that's what they say. Hey, auntie. And I told them, I said, well, why don't we go with Auntie Granny? Nah, you just auntie.
But you know what? You know what we call our grandmother now? I'm 56 this year, and you older than me.
Yeah.
I had to throw that out there for a minute.
Okay, I'm proud of it.
You and Mona older than me. We called our grandma. We didn't call her grandma. We called her mother. We said mother.
I called mine Granny.
Yeah, because she's the monarch of the family.
So we call her mother. We never call her grandma. Like, I mean, I talk to you like my grandmother, but physically, we never call her grandma. We call her all the grandkids. Her name for us, all of us, was mother. It was mother. Like she was the mother of all of us, technically.
Well, my mother used to threaten me when, because I was a character. She said, I'm going to make you call me mother. I said, in what lifetime? Like that ain't going to ever use mom. Period.
Oh, okay, mom, mother. Okay.
But that was that was supposed to be a punishment for me. I'm going to make you call me mother. If you don't say mother, I won't answer. Or you going to answer me. You going to answer me, mom. But my kids, they call my mama. She was granny. She was just granny. And then my daughter, she knew my mother's mother.
Why is that a problem? Why is that a problem with young grand? I mean, consider. Oh, that's my partner. Head back. He's supposed to.
Hey, Miss Shirley, I didn't see you slipping. Yeah, I do.
Why
Hey,
is that a problem with women who?
Hey, Texas La. Hey, Miss Shirley, I was just thinking about you.
Well, why is that? I want to know for women. I want to hear from the women since there's a lot of women here. Why is that a problem for women to be called grandma? I mean,
it sounds
it's upset y'all.
It
So
sounds.
we don't have that problem. You call them grandpa, or papa, or something, whatever. We don't have a problem with it. I don't hear no man complain about being called papa, even if he is a young grandfather. We don't have a problem with that.
Well, yeah, it's just like men don't mind gray hair and women do. That's why I dye my hair. I don't. My daughter tells me, "Oh, you need to embrace it, girl." I wait till you get your hair and see what you embracing. I can't do it. Really, they hated being called auntie for real, Brampton.
Yeah, I had an aunt that didn't want to be called auntie. Then until she wanted to wait till I turned 50, talking about she wanted me to call her Annie. Look, let me tell you something, baby. I'm grown now. After 50 years, you ain't had me calling you Annie. I tried to call you Annie, but if I slip, don't correct me.
What we was with Texas Lala. I'm boss spot here. I ain't trying to prove nothing. I don't even do lineups no more. I just shave it. I don't even go to the barbershop no more. I just go get my clippers and do
go get it and do it yourself, huh?
That's it.
That's what I'm talking
nobody
about.
Worry about that. I ain't worried about it. I ain't in the streets no more like that, so I'm good.
That's what I'm talking about.
And if I
Look,
do,
I get in there and cut my hair.
If I do try to hook up with somebody, I'm a slinking link. She going,
I ain't trying to find nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
Look.
I ain't trying to press nobody no more.
Too old for that noise.
I got 22 summers left on this planet. I need to just enjoy them.
You already got a wife and kids. You shouldn't be looking for nobody anyway.
Isn't it? What? Well, the reason why I love my wife is the fact that she's younger than me, and that fact that she know I am a man. So I am not blind. She'll tell you straight up. My husband's not blind. He see them boobies and things out there. He ain't blind. Sometimes you just gotta let a man be a man, as long as he don't go out there fishing. You get what I'm saying?
Right. You gotta look at the menu all day long. Don't mean you gotta make an order.
Exactly. People got eyes all day long.
I don't look, doggone.
Man, that was smelling good, honey. I hurry up and follow behind him, and I was just sniffing. I was like, "Ooh, baby, you smell good." And his wife walked up and she said, "Thank you." I said, "You welcome." I said, "I would love to walk around with a man smell this good."
Yeah.
But I wasn't flirting. I was just seriously giving him. He smelled good.
All right, Shane.
Who's that who walked past
me?
me?
Not sound convinced.
No, but seriously, a lot of people in their relationships with a good person on some nonsense. She be like, "Wait a minute," But yeah. You sometimes you just gotta let a man be a man. You can't get caught up in this social stuff here, where, like they said, the internet's messed up a lot of people. Old information from people that don't know no better.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is my second wife. Been with the first wife for 10 years, and the second wife 18 years. You know what I'm saying? So.
All right, well, that's been some longevity.
Like I tell people, is it always peachy creamy? Hell no. We argue, we fight, we get into that, but we know we love each other now.
Right.
It is what it is. Like, I'm not going to come out here on YouTube and front like me and my wife is, oh my God.
Brampton says she's too lazy.
that part right there. There you go. That part right there, Brampton, God said it all in a nutshell. I am too damn lazy to work at any other relationship. I'm done. It's too much work. If you've been in a serious relationship, it's too much work.
Yes, it is.
It's too much work. And me and work don't get along. That's why I retired at the age of 46. Work and me, I was getting in and out. In and out. I hope you out. Remember that shit when y'all was jumping rope? In and out. I hope you out. That's what I did was work. And I'm out of here. I'm not doing this. Not working until I'm 60-something years old, 70-something years old, and to die in 10 years later. No, sir. No, sir. That wasn't me.
Well, that's a lot with our people. I have had known a lot of people. They retired and within 3 months they had a heart attack and rolled over and died.
Uh-oh.
Didn't enjoy none of that money.
I mean, I was forced into retirement. I've been retired for 15 years, and that's my knees.
Yeah.
I can't stand. I can't sit. I can't walk. You don't have me doing none of that. Yeah, I still do a little work, but I work 3 hours when I go to work, and most of it sitting down.
And you know what, Brandon Gard? I said that in a couple of lies. When I talk to these young men, besides YouTube, because YouTube is not my world like that, I talk to these young men out here, I tell them before you cheat, go look at your bank account. Go on your app, your little phone, go look at your bank account. Go ahead. I don't even got to tell me what's in your bank account. Ask yourself how many years it took you to get that kind of money in the bank.
Yep.
Do you have that kind of month, that years to make that money back? You don't. Once you reach a certain age, you on borrowed time. That's how I look at it. I done inquired too much within 40 years. I don't have another 40 years to get it back.
I know that's right.
9-year-old girls upstairs, and the way America is set up, you're gonna lose, bro.
I was forced into it, but
yeah. So I try to tell these guys,
it's cheaper to keep her.
There you go, Mona. You know the song.
Cheaper to keep her, and it's cheaper to go get you some Vaseline.
Say that for Rooster Show, honey. When he let
They don't let me sing the whole song. Nope, I ain't singing over there no more. I go to the bar. I can sing the whole song.
Yeah.
I wish you had recorded that.
Those are the things, instead of arguing with your spouse about certain things, is just tell them, like, listen, look at your bank account. Just sit down with your son. Even your son, if he's cheating out there on his girlfriend, you know what he's doing. Tell your son to go look at his bank account. Have that conversation when you have a conversation. Go look at your bank. How much you got in the bank? How long it took you to get that little bit of money in the bank? All right. You got that amount of years to get it back. That's it. I inquired too many properties and stuff over the years for a little poo-tang. I mean, homeless street shelters. I'm not doing it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
No, it's
With
not.
all the toys out here nowadays, is not worth it.
Toys. Yeah, I saw you on that live over there talking about them toys. Baby! Look here.
You don't need to be messing around out there in the streets trying to get an STD for no reason.
I'm trying to tell you.
Well, I got married. I got divorced.
God gave man the best toy. He gave God and woman the best toy that they ever needed if they needed to do something.
Yes, sir.
Baby! Look!
And you don't even need all five.
Let me do this right quick. Let me do this right quick. Let me do this right quick. It ain't Saturday.
It ain't Saturday.
Oh, Lord.
Listen, I'll tell you, boy, like, you don't mess yourselves up. Y'all got a good, decent man. He might not be the most cleanest man. He's yours. She might not be the most prettiest thing on the block, but she's yours. At the end of the day, that's yours, man.
Yep.
You know,
she said 30 seconds is not worth it.
None of it's worth it, child.
Exactly, Brampton.
Yeah, 30 seconds of heaven.
That's
shoot.
You know, I used to wonder why the women that I knew growing up stayed single. They had their friends that they dealt with, but they stayed single. They never married. And I was like, why they never married? Guess what? Yeah. I found out why.
I know that's right.
Man, I'm enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can do what I want to do, go where I want to go. And I ain't got to answer to nobody. I ain't got to say, baby, you know, I want to do this or I want to do that. Baby, I'm gone. I do what I want to do.
You know what? That's most, like you said, you right. That's most of the relationship. My wife go where the hell she want to go. I don't give a damn.
But in a relationship, it's about respect. It's about if you don't want your partner to do no more than what you would do. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's the type of person I am.
You gotta have it.
That means I don't want you doing nothing. You stay right here. When you go, I'm going too. No, see, I don't want that right now.
That attached, no, sir. I going my way.
You attached to my side, doggone. Look,
But
we
you don't need
gonna
to be
do
with somebody
everything
like that.
together.
That's the misconception. I understand. I hear a lot of people say that. My wife is younger than me, right? We never had that kind of relationship.
Me too, Courtney. Baby, I'm having so much fun. I ain't had this much fun since I was a teenager. You know what? And probably because I'm older now and knowing what life is,
You can enjoy.
I can really enjoy it and be cool about different things. I ain't gonna go overboard because I done a whole lot of stuff when I was young. See, a whole lot of people that's my age doing stuff because they didn't get a chance to because they was raising kids.
Brighton Garden. The reason why a lot of women take their men shop. Well, I don't know if you mean what shop you mean. A lot of times it's for them to carry the damn bags. Basically, you the handy. You the guy carrying the bags and stuff. And if the money runs out of her account, then your card becomes her card. That part like that. Basically, what you the backup plan if the money her card declines. That's why the women take them shopping.
Well, my daddy.
Me either, Courtney.
My daddy.
Yeah, I ain't got time for that either.
He would sit out. He's like, "Is that all you need? You don't need nothing, no socks, no underwear." And I'd end up with.
I was great to say something. I'm gonna leave that shit
alone. Stuff before but he was the man that went shopping with me.
Look, I'm gonna go on and say there's a lot of women in here. I'm gonna go on and say what I was gonna say. I thought my stuff was dead. Okay, till yesterday they put that medicine up in me.
Wait a minute.
Oh, baby. I thought it was dead. I promise you.
What you thought was dead? Your butthole? Or what you talking about?
No.
I don't even get it in the butthole, baby.
No.
What you thought was dead?
My stuff. I thought it was dead. I don't use it.
Whole thing.
Yeah. Because I chose not to. I choose not to. I thought it was dead. But no, it's me and Courtney having a conversation.
Hey, Brighton Garden, I was asking the same thing. What kind of medicine they stuck up in there? I was thinking something went up in the butt or something.
Oh no. That you know when you get a CT scan, a CAT scan, they put that medicine in you. And when it go in cold and you can feel it going through your body, and then all of a sudden your mouth get warm, and then the warmness go down your throat, and then next thing it get hot.
Yes.
Your feet downstairs get hot?
I'm telling you, baby. I thought it was dead. And that thing woke up like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I learned something.
Lady said, wait a minute.
Happened to women.
Look, I can't even go with the conversation.
My penis ain't get hot. Nothing got hot but my damn body. I
was wondering. I was like, man, I really did wonder, did that make y'all what did it do to y'all? Did you
No, that's what I'm saying. Never touch downstairs, but you feel the warmness of it through your body.
Yes.
I ain't do nothing with my man parts. Maybe my shit was dead. I don't know. Maybe I got ED or so. What y'all call that? Erectile
dysfunction.
They do nothing. I'm like, Brad, what medicine they put in your for JJ? I was like,
say what? No, they ain't put it in there. They put it in my vein.
And it woke up
in my arm.
So it woke up Godzilla. That's what you say. It woke up Godzilla.
Baby, you know what? Yeah, I'm talking all this noise. I might have to go and the show woke it up. Like I thought it was dead. I did.
No, you didn't put it out the pasture.
Know what to do when time. Hell, she might know what to do, but I don't know what to damn do. It's been too damn long.
It's the same shit.
I did too, Hudson. I was like, oh, I'm glad I went to the restroom before I went in there because I probably would have peed on myself. I wonder, do they have people that pee on themselves?
I'm gonna tell y'all one thing: don't ever do. Men got that problem. I fooled around. I was picking up ghost peppers and Carolina Reapers.
Oh Lord!
In the garden.
Look, I ain't never did that, Brampton.
Yeah. And we had to use the bathroom. We got to wash my damn hands with alcohol. Get that damn
off you. Yeah.
I'll be contrast.
I felt like I went into a whorehouse back in the day. And I was wondering why my thing was burning. I fooled around. I was picking the Carolina Reapers and the ghost peppers and the Scotch bonnets, right? And you know, I don't know if it's just men, but sometimes when you work in a garden, you gotta go pee.
Right.
Like you be just getting your harvest, and you be like, oh, I gotta go pee. And I ran in the house and peed. And then next thing I know, I felt like the Human torch on. I was like, hey, so that's the white movie.
Brampton say fire.
I know that's right.
I ain't done that.
Well,
Look.
you know, that's why a lot of people wear the plastic gloves.
The gloves, doggone right. Get out there messing with the peppers.
The gloves, but I know when I come in, the first thing I do is I wash my hands. Yeah. Because I have been known to rub my eyes.
Yeah.
And Lord, if I'm on the pepper bush, that's the wrong thing to do.
Frozen peas. Ha ha ha. Brampton, boy, you something. So when you coming to the States, Brampton? Because don't ask me when I'm coming to Canada, because I'll be in Ohio next month. Don't be tripping.
Oh,
Matter of fact, I'm flying into Detroit. So that's right there. You know what I'm saying? Don't trip. My lunch is getting cold. You guys are killing me. Hey, I don't know why. Look, I sat here and ate my lunch, breakfast, my brunch.
I ate
my
chips.
Don't let your food get cold. Eat your food.
Mm-hmm.
When I can afford it. Okay. You know.
Well,
I mean,
we've been on here.
I don't know how far away you are from the border, though. Is that far from the border? Oh, she can't type and eat. Girl.
You'll go ahead.
Like I can't crochet and do a live.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I'll do it a little bit and put it down on my live.
See, your wife call you and say you do your knee.
Your live is easier because I ain't got to pay attention to the chat. But on my live, I got to pay attention to the chat. So
I'm paying attention. I'm watching people come in and go out. I make sure I speak to them.
Oh, you got Miss. Oh, Miss Shirley OG. I want to ask you a question. You've been harvesting over there. What zone are you in? Because you over there harvesting like crazy. Like you down in the south. She done harvesting onions and stuff. She done got her a peach off her tree.
Who that?
Miss Shirley.
Shirley.
She up there in Ohio.
Yeah, she in Ohio. She
down the street from you.
That's what I'm saying. She already harvesting her butt off.
Hey, she said she got that good.
Yeah. Oh, they
say your coochie getting fat, girl. My coochie tastes good. Seymour tastes good.
Oh, you done named it?
Hell yeah, I named him. The way he was coming up, Seymour had me scared. I put Seymour seeds in after I put other seeds in that bed. Seymour, it was like every time it rained, it would grow 2 inches.
What is a crucial, whatever y'all call it?
It's one of those winter squash.
Yeah.
You want to see? I'll show you.
Yeah, please. Because I don't know what the hell y'all talking about.
It's really large. It's not like, the golden or the crook neck. It gets huge.
So it looked like a melon almost. Is a melon type shaped squash. Oh, I saw those. You know what? We use those Spanish people. We use those for. Yeah. We use that for soups and stuff. Yeah.
It's almost like a gourd.
Yeah, it's almost like a pumpkin almost when you cut it open.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
We use that in soups.
It tastes good.
Okay.
Oh, it tastes real good. I sauteed it with some
you making
some cabbage, some onions, and some garlic and some sweet peppers. Man, look at here. Oh my word. Ha! Look. And then that's the big one. I
really, Mona?
I've seen something bigger than that, Mona.
Huh?
I didn't know what a crucial whatever that thing was. But now when y'all name it something else, but Spanish people call that something else. And you know what's going to be looking with some
Homestead Hearts contest for the Crenshaw?
Huh?
Are you in Homestead Hearts growing Crenshaw.
I didn't know. I didn't even know she had one.
Yeah, she doing Crenshaw, and I think watermelon, because she had some good watermelon this weekend, and sunflower plant.
You know when you're a hoarder of seeds, when you can look around your house and pick up seed packages that's all
And
laying
you
all
know
around the place.
what? Homestead Heart. I bought her Crusaw squash a long time ago. She was the first, and they didn't come out right.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was where I had it because Seymour is acting a fool, but Seymour is in the middle of my yard,
She getting sun.
and I got Seymour up on the trellis.
Yeah,
Seymour is outgrowing the trellis and the bed and everything. Every time I turn around, I have to go out and get Seymour up off the ground and put it up on the trellis.
Yeah, Hudson, that Yamada cream looks so good.
What's the Yamada cream? What's that?
Watermelon. Homestead Heart did a video, I want to say Saturday, and she had this Yamada cream. That thing was so large.
Here you go.
They cut it open. I think it was Saturday. I saw it, and it looked so good. You got seeds, Hudson?
Have anybody ever grown these guys? Y'all can see it.
What is that?
What is that?
Look like a tomato.
Golden Delicious squash.
No.
I have not grown Golden Delicious, but I've seen it grown. It looks good.
It looks like almost like a tangerine, almost.
Yeah.
Nope.
I've never.
I need to go out there and get that orange
Because
eggplant I got.
but I'm waiting on Track Supply.
Yeah, them leaves are humongous.
I'm waiting for Track Supply to take their seeds on sales like 75% off. And I'm
Yeah,
going,
them seeds. She got some good seeds. Got a bunch of them. Those
They
first
call it
ones I bought years ago.
everywhere I go, when I see if I find seeds, I always try to find seeds that's
I hope
unusual.
you having a wonderful day. Fallen Skies, how you doing?
Welcome to the chat.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, y'all?
I
Have you grown those squash?
watermelon seeds from okay. Your stuff is gonna be good. It's gonna grow. I've noticed one thing too. When we purchase seeds from the homestead, people that we know, they seeds grow better than them big box stores and them big companies. If you ever pay attention, I just want y'all to pay attention where y'all get your seeds from and who you get them from, and watch how them seeds grow. I've noticed Beauty in the Garden, her seeds is awesome. Dan Permaculture, his seeds is awesome.
Mike seeds.
Juicing with Jay, his seeds are awesome. His trees are awesome. Man, I got a stick, and let me tell you, that thing, I thought it was dead, but I still put it in some soil, and that thing is growing like crazy. I forgot who else I bought some seeds. State Gardener. I got seeds from tomatoes. I got more tomatoes than a little bit. And now I'm at the point to where
he has some good seeds.
I'm not supposed to eat tomatoes. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. Yeah, Homestead Heart seeds is good as well. When you get seeds from them, check out how they seeds do compared to Baker's Creek. Well, them people, all them big names, check out the difference of how them seeds grow. How big
everybody that sent me seeds this year, they germinated quicker than
everybody else.
The ones I got from like Baker Creek or.
So do you feel so with Baker Creek and these big companies when you say that? Because my opinion, all right, on that is the way they harvest their seeds. It's the way they get it from their garden, the way they garden. So they probably use a lot of better stuff than Baker Creek. Baker Creek is basically a commercial situation.
Right.
Exactly.
So when you talk about these little small farmers, when they give the right nutrients, they give the right stuff, those seeds are going to be way much better. Like if you see my video, the same thing I'm saying about people sending their stuff that's dying, and I bring it back to life. Is because you know what to do to get that plant to grow the right way.
Right.
You're not just broadcasting fertilizer all over the place and say, hey, whatever works. So I think that's why these guys
I think it has a lot to do with that too. And there's no pesticides. Everybody talking about the organic and the little fertilizer that they do put in there. It goes off into them seeds. You got to remember, them seeds still have them fertilizer and stuff up in there from where
came off of.
Yeah, that part. So I think that's why they seeds are so good, and I mean they germinate quick.
Yeah, because peppers take a good little minute to.
They say that, but I can make a pepper start growing in 3 days.
Well, the plants I was gonna say, the pepper seeds that Mike sent me, they were up in less than a week, and I'm like, "Is this sure the right pepper?"
Right?
Pepper. Because most of my peppers that I get out the store, they will take 7 or 10 days before they even break the soil.
So for the people that actually grows, I mean, I can't speak on the vegetables like that, but I'm just assuming it's on the same table lines as other stuff that I grow. It's all about the way you prop that plant. Like I said, they getting nutrients. The plants that grow commercial wise, right, does not get the proper nutrients that it get because it's a broadcast of fertilizer. So they're going to do what they do. But when you talk about Homestead Heart and other people's seeds that's actually coming from farmers, they're using a whole different type of regimen. And those plants, like you said, they're getting bigger and better. They are more juicy and tasty because they're feeding that. So it's just like your children. If your dad was a athlete, your mom was an athlete, chances are the kid's going to be an athlete. It's going to have that same attribute.
Right.
So I'm assuming that's what's going on with these people you're talking about. They seeds is because the way they grow it. Like my crops out there, people, y'all don't watch, but other people watch my crops that like, yo, you the only one that don't have no problems. And it's because of the soil that I made. It's not that I'm giving my soil out like recipe, like KFC's secret recipe. They're watching me because they're like, you're the only dude that don't have pest control with your outgrown crops. I'm not talking about my squash. I'm talking about the 420 crop.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem. But I learned from Hands in the Dirt, talking to Hands in the Dirt and certain other YouTubers, it's the soil. It's the same thing with T not talking about. It's the soil that makes a big difference in your vegetables.
I was wondering because with Seymour, I used a different soil in there compared to what I normally use. And I'm like, I need to and that was a busted bag, so I don't remember the name of it. But I need some more of that because now, I mean, I'm getting some more food. I'm about to harvest again. And it's been 3 months since I dropped the seeds. You know what I'm saying? Now in the same bed, I have watermelon and honeydews. And guess what? I got some watermelon and some honeydews coming up.
Really?
Yeah.
Miss D, I'm sorry. I got people right now is looking for it. That's why I got my dogs out in my yard most of the time. I've been approached by companies because you're new to me. There's a video where I grew corn in 30-degree weather. And they was freaking out like, how this man can grow corn in 30-degree weather? And I realized it was the soil makeup. And I give you a little hint. I tell all y'all, go back to your ancestrals. Go back to stop thinking that Africa is only hot. Africa is not hot. Peru is not hot. These people grow corn in cold climates. Go find the soil makeup in those countries. As fast as we losing our culture, I'm going to say they're going back and stealing it from your peoples and bringing it back and putting it in bags and you're buying it for $8, $9. As fast as we losing our culture and our history of stuff, they're going back there. So when you see the little boys with dreadlocks in the book bag and you like them traveling through these countries, they're not going there to look at the food. They're looking to see how they grow and how they doing this without all the chemicals. And what they do is they come back what they find and they create it in American labs, and they put it in bags and sell it to you for what it's selling. You know, make a million dollars. So
Right.
when they approached me about how did you grow corn in 30-degree weather in a fabric pot, and I showed that video. It's still out there. You got to go look for it. Matter of fact, I'll probably repost it. 30-degree weather. 30. When people say you can't grow corn in 30-degree weather, I'm like, you're a lie, because I find out Africans and Peruvians grow corn in the cold, in the mountains. We just assume that Peru is all hot. We assume Africa is super hot. No, they're not. They got climates just like California. Down here it's hot.
I'm over there
It's
now.
freezing.
'Cause Jay and them, they've been sitting around in sweaters, and I'm like, what? But it's
Yeah.
Compost tea.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got a question. Do you grow sugar cane?
Who me? No. Can't grow it here. I mean, if I do grow it, got to grow indoors.
Okay. Cause
But-
I got a
but
sugar
I found-
cane,
A Caucasian kid was just
and I
on
think
the
I
news
need
the
to
other day.
redo it.
A Caucasian kid was on the news the other day with a banana tree up here.
Oh,
Really?
I don't know if it's I didn't get, because I caught the end of it. I don't know if it's a genetically modified banana tree that grows up in Connecticut. But he had a banana tree that had bananas on it.
wow.
In the
Wow. Wow.
In the ground.
Wow.
So I'm like, I caught the end of it, so I'm going to look it up, because but it might be a genetically modified banana. So you know what I mean? But it looked like a banana, but it grew up here, and I'm like, wait a minute. You can grow a banana tree and get bananas off it. I mean, you can grow the tree, don't get me wrong. It'll grow, but it will never fruit.
I got my sugar cane from Juicing with Jay. When he was selling them his sugar
Now,
cane.
how do you grow sugar cane? Like, you just, when they cut it, you just put it in the ground just like
Yeah. When they cut it,
again?
they cut it. And you know, you got the little roots coming out. It looks something like the pineapple. And I put it in some soil and water.
Do you stick it straight up, or you stick it
I
sideways?
didn't. I laid mine sideways.
I heard that you were supposed to lay it sideways too.
I laid mine sideways.
Wow.
No, okay, because Grower Hudson
No,
up
I
here,
was-
Grower
Wait.
Hudson. My debate with a lot of Southern people in certain zones here in Connecticut, we only have 160-day growth season. We only have 160, and when we got the rain like we got, it cuts it down to about 130. So people that's in other areas that don't get the weather we get, and I think Hans Dirk was speaking on that. You got to understand where people live. Certain things are not going to grow here. Like, I would never get into the watermelon wars unless I grew it indoors, because we only have 160 days of growth season here in Connecticut. The second week of November, it's over here. It's done. It is. See you in June. That's how it works.
And you know what I did?
What?
In that bed where I did drop them seeds, I put 3 seeds of watermelon on one end and 3 seeds on the other end. In the middle of the raised bed, I took some food scraps and I put it in there, right? And I put a pot on top of it to keep the squirrels and stuff out of it. I put a pot on top of it, and I dropped some seeds on top of that in the pot, and I water that pot. And when I water that pot, that water from the pot goes down to the
compost though.
to the compost, and hopefully them
Urban.
them roots will go over there and them doggone worms go over there and drop some stuff off over there.
Well, you know, I got a lot of in my raised bed. I have a lot of worms. I was surprised at the amount of worms that
I'm not surprised about my worms.
Miss Shirley OG, are you in here? Is Miss Shirley still here?
She hasn't commented in a while. Hey, Urban, how you doing? Oh, she in Colorado. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, does Callaloo taste like? Because I got some Callaloo seeds from
It tastes
because
like
that was one of the seeds that I had bought, but it was so hot, my seeds didn't germinate.
it tastes
None
like
of it. My
tastes like-
amaranth, my Callaloo, none of that germinated. It was too hot. But I didn't know what I was doing at the time anyway.
I'll be right back. I just want to mute myself.
I probably can get it going now. I put it. Well, I can't put it over there with Seymour because Seymour and all them watermelons is stopping everything else from growing that I put in there.
Mm.
Because I did put some other stuff in there, and all I see is watermelon and melons.
Well,
And I got all different kinds of watermelons in there, though.
Are you into watermelon wars?
You know I am, but I ain't gonna get nowhere because what I drop,
Well, it's all the way to the end of the year, and because you got,
I got time. Over there, the watermelons on this side is small watermelons. They not gonna get real big.
like
The big ones is over there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's over in the other one because I end up having to order some of that Carolina Grays.
Hey, Grown with Hudson, since you in here, Grown Hudson, where Miss Shirley? Oh, she went to church. Somebody went to church on a Tuesday or today's Wednesday. Oh, okay, she went to church. Okay, Grown with Hudson, do you know Miss Shirley's shirt size?
She said she like large.
She like large.
Yeah, she said that when she was at Miss T this morning.
Let me show you that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'll be ready.
See.
Yeah,
yes, it tastes like greens.
Yeah, well,
okay.
it tastes like spinach to me.
What, callaloo?
Because the lady next door to where I used to work, she's Jamaican, and she always gave us callaloo.
Okay.
And
spinach, that's good. I like spinach.
I mean,
I like anything green.
It don't take long to cook it at all.
Because I think I've been eating my broccoli leaves.
I heard those were good.
Tastes like greens.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. I stir fry everything. I don't even put my stuff in and boil it. I stir fry everything now.
Well, I said I'm going to do some Swiss chard. I'm going to probably plant it next month.
I can't even get that to grow.
Well, I think, some Swiss chard, and it's supposed to be, be able to
like
probably
bitter taste, but just tastes like greens.
Yeah.
I like spinach.
Yeah, spinach it tastes good. But
I like spinach too. I like it raw and cooked. I like it in my eggs. I like it with cornbread. Look. Look, y'all making me sound fat. Well, I was at one time, so I can't even say. I do like to eat.
Slightly.
I always have.
Like greens, yes. All right, well, we've been out here for almost 2 hours.
Girl, you doing good.
Well, I'm going to do good. I'm going to get off of here.
You're not going to go all the way to 2?
It is 2, honey. My story is on. It's 2:11.
Oh, that's why you want to get off.
No,
I see you.
I need a cigarette. That's what I need.
And any other time you go behind that screen and have your smoke?
I done that twice. It's time to just relax.
Just go on and relax, and so you can really get into it.
Yes.
And get in it. Okay, I ain't gonna keep you because I gotta go to Cece's house and go get my doggone what's that peach cobbler. Did you see that peach cobbler she made?
Oh, Cece?
Yeah.
No, but I was going to her video next.
Yeah, she did a peach cobbler. Oh. And
put some in a box and send it to me.
See, everybody want some.
No, I'm allergic to peaches. I make
that was great say.
I make it, I don't eat it. Although once it's cooked, I can eat it. Yeah, go ahead on her.
Say I'll smoke one for you. You don't smoke cigarettes, husband, do you?
She might smoke something else. Whatever.
Hush your mouth. Watch out for that snake. Girl, look, I got my own snakes I got to deal with, let alone hers.
I'm back. I'm back.
Sweet potato pie. I love sweet potato pie.
I do.
And you know what? Since I've been doing this gardening thing, I've learned how to make my pumpkin taste like sweet potato pie.
Oh, that's very easy. My mama used to mix pumpkin and sweet potato all the time.
And the folks talk about they don't like pumpkin pie. I'm like, but some people it's just that some people don't know what to do to make it taste good. That's all. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is.
Oh, that's right, Brampton.
That's why I never pass.
But thank you both for coming up and joining me today.
Thank you.
I'm going to see if I can get this 8-minute video to upload the
They
whole.
come looking for a piece. Oh, look, my neighbors better not knock on my door talking about can they have a piece.
Oh, my
Make a kusha.
one neighbor.
You know what? It's big enough, huh? I
Yeah.
can make one out of this, right?
Oh yeah. That's definitely a pie. A pie
Yeah.
and some soup. You should try it with soup. Cut the top neck off, cut the neck off piece, and put some soup. That's awesome. Matter of fact, put that soup in some cream of mushrooms. You be all. I don't know if you eat mushrooms.
I do eat mushrooms. I'm fat.
She's going to claim fat, girl. You better stop that.
I was fat. I used to be 240 pounds.
I used to be 289, but I ain't claiming it because I ain't that no more.
Yeah.
And I'm not going back there.
I'm going down. Girl,
Yeah.
going down.
We're claiming it.
I'm starting to have the old ladies weight now. You know,
What is
I'm
that?
losing all that weight. You know how when you get older, you start dropping that weight.
Most people I know got old get round and fat.
Oh,
Now my
I
mother,
done did that already. I
I,
done did
I, but my mother weighed 130 pounds my whole
that.
life.
That's good talk. That crucial.
She's
Yeah,
130.
I'm gonna try it. Pumpkin beef soup.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Pumpkin beef
They
soup.
say that
Sweet and
one
off piece. Sweet and off piece.
tastes
Yeah,
like
you can do a
beef
pumpkin
and
beef
pumpkin
soup. You take some steak or
Okay.
take some beef and chop it up. It's like a stew. I mean, it's like a soup.
to return.
You can do it with chicken. You can do a lot with that. I think.
See, I done changed the way I eat. I don't eat like I used to. I done cut down them portions in half.
Well,
I don't eat a whole thing of
so
food
you
no
saying
more.
so since your headlights don't have no more support holding them up. I mean, so that means
I gotta get better support, bro.
yeah. So go on. Say, somebody help her get a better bra. Cash App her on her late night live vampire crew.
You go buy me some bras. My boy say she needs some support bras,
Yeah,
baby. Because you know what? I'm gonna have to get some of them hooks, and so I can pull it.
Clip them on here, clip them on that.
Don't have me over here tripping, dude.
Because she's gonna need them $80 ones. She can't go down there in Victoria's Secret, get them $10, $15. $80
You know what?
$80 plus joint.
I'm get upset if I have to go down a size.
What?
Ain't
I'm
nobody
be
touching them
upset when I
anyway.
go
So
down
you
the
worried about you
size.
getting mad. Ain't like nobody touching you. Just say you single, you keeping it that way.
Why would you be upset?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't want to go down a size.
Ain't nobody touching them. They out of
No,
service.
that don't matter. I
You
still
done put it
don't
out
want
of
to go
service.
down
You
a
done put it out.
size.
Mona, put them out the pasture. That's what I'm saying. Matter of fact, Mona, if you keep losing weight, you're gonna have to do some reduction because your back gonna start hurting. Then we're gonna hear about your side and your back in a minute.
My side already hurting.
Because your booty ain't counterweighting the weight in the front. See, the booty was holding the weight up like that. The booty was holding it.
Hey, somebody told me I didn't even have no booty, Micro. I'm like, you ain't see that big old hump back there? Talking about, nah, I ain't see no big old hump back there.
Who said
I was
you
like,
had no
you
booty?
must have seen that flat part. Look, I know I got a hump back there. That's my mama. The flat part is my daddy. He ain't got none. So I got a little bit of both of them, but I got that hump. I got that baby hump.
Need a wide band. Yo, that's what brought you. Need that wide band with 6 hooks.
Flat. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I like mine. Them double D's. Yeah, I ain't trying to go down to no D. No, I've been a double D all my life. They came right on out. Bam! I didn't even wear training.
I'm still.
I ain't lying. I did not. They came out. They came out. Boof!
Oh my God.
I was like, what in the world?
Mona woke up in
Yeah.
10th grade with boobs, double D.
I sure was. 10th grade, man, they used to tease me when I was in middle school. It wasn't even in high school. I was in middle school. They was teasing me because we be running and them things be going and talking about I'm gonna end up getting a black eye.
Oh, her booty migrate to the front.
That was my problems.
Oh, see, we got jokes this morning.
Yeah.
Well, this
But
afternoon.
but definitely, yeah, you gotta look into some support
Booty.
because, like you say, you done lost 20 pounds in the front, so yeah, they ain't getting held up by the gut no more. So
Born ready. Yeah, I was born ready.
already.
All right, y'all, I'm getting out of here.
All right, Miss
Michelle, nice
Girl.
talking to you.
Thank you for joining the party.
We enjoyed you, and thanks for inviting me and all that. I'm sorry I was late, but I had to finish that doctor appointment.
You still got here. That's all right. That's all that matters.
Yeah, so I'm retiring from Garden. So you heard it first on Miss Cheryl's Live, Miss Faulkner. I am retiring from the garden, growing
Okay,
garden.
so we're gonna follow you with the 420, right?
No, follow me with the chickens. I was talking to the chicken about I'm going to get more into chicken care and rabbit care.
I know somebody want that information. I told them to come to you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be focusing more on that than the garden style. I'm gonna leave that to T-Nog and y'all guys and Broke Farm and Hands in the Dirt and Miss Cheryl. Y'all can do that. I'm gonna go back into chicken care, black chicken care. You know what I mean? Black people chicken care.
Okay.
Because I realized my animals know they black. Because the other day, my dogs were acting up, right? Making noise and whining and shit. And I just looked at them like a black mom. Their ears went down. They like, they just stopped in their track. When I just looked at them. And I was like, oh, shoot, my dogs know they black.
Yep.
I even had to tell them to shut up. I just looked at them and they just like,
ooh. Yeah, that part.
Even the chickens, I can do that with the rabbits. I can do that with the chickens. Like I look at them,
fall back.
they fall back. Like they just say, "Hey, I don't want to be on that grease mark."
I know.
Oh yeah, I'm retiring from the garden situation. I'm gonna leave that to the other people. Like they said, like y'all women said, let somebody else do that. There's enough people in our community that actually, but there's not a lot of people actually showing chicken care. So I realized that's my little niche. My niche I'm trying to get into, showing a lot of minorities chicken care. So I'm gonna get into more, vitamins, supplements for your chickens, actually taking care of your chickens, grooming them, clipping their wings. I don't clip my wings, but
there's a girl on here. She bathes her chicken in her doggone shower and blow dries their hair and all kinds.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do with my rabbits. My rabbits, all this rain, my rabbits look dirty like under a Chevy, a 1975 Chevy. I gotta get that, but I'm gonna get some baby wash, and I'm gonna actually wash my rabbits, and I'm gonna use the wife's old blow dryer that I tore up.
Erica Taylor, how you doing?
Coming in on the tail end because we fixing to go out.
I'm going to keep watching so I can be ready when I get my chickens. I know that's right.
Yeah, because a lot of us talks about chickens, but we don't actually do the real care of chickens. Like you hear people, I love my chickens, but we don't show you the RX on chickens, how to deal with certain things. I think only person I saw that talked about a little bit was Best Yet Journey when her chickens got jacked up.
All right, my children here. I got to go.
All right, go ahead, go.
She kicking us out. She said she got to go. All right, y'all have a good one.
All right,
that's my number. Bye, y'all.